Alright, let me check it on. Oh, you know what? I probably... Actually, I was probably paying attention to the stream. Where is the chat even open on here? Yep, okay, the chat's open. Let me see. Am I streaming on Instagram? Let's see. I just realized I don't see you streaming on Instagram. Alright, let's try this again. Is that gonna work? Hopefully. There we go. Alright, let me let people know that we're streaming. On YouTube as well. Ugh, the short box? What are they doing here? Ugh. Can be Botter. He doesn't know how to use the internet. Let me see if I can... As I talk trash about Botter, I don't know where... There we go. That's the YouTube link that I want. Oh, dang. Justin Lasher? One of my favorite students of all time. How you doing, buddy? What's up, Song of Storms? How you doing? Do I know you, Song of Storms? Your profile pic's super tiny, but looks familiar. What's up, Judith? Let me know if my voice sounds weird. Boom! How have you been, Justin? You are missed. You know, I thought Andrew's wife reached out to me the other day because like someone with the last name of Thompson from St. Augustine was like, "Oh, my husband does this so and so nerdy stuff. I'd love to get him involved." I was like, "Wait, is this Andrew's wife?" What's up, Thomas? I do sound like a drunk frog, so coming in clear. Nah, sometimes the voice thing comes out all weird with the NVIDIA broadcast. So I don't have the noise removal switched on, but I don't know. Maybe it's still sounding messed up. Alright, so this was the map for last year. If we eliminate this section, so one of the things that we're debating doing is having the game room on both days. Do I sound gross? I'm actually talking to the vendors for the nerd market, for the Art Walk nerd market right now, trying to solidify the list for next month. What's up, Varric? How you doing? Brittany, how are you? As soon as Brittany shows up, gross. Okay, so if we get rid of this, if we, let's say day 1 and 2 is the event room for gaming. We're losing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 vendors. I think that's okay. I think us losing 8 vendors, but to improve the overall experience for the entire event, I think that's worthwhile. Especially considering last year we added on a ton by moving all the gaming stuff from this main hallway down to the lobby. So I think if we repeat that again this year, I think we'll still have over 50 vendors and be able to free this room up for gaming on both days. Jack's Cares meet up next week. Don't front like you're gonna show up. Here's what Botter does. Botter's like, yo, since you can promote Jack's Podcasters United this time, let me show up to the Jack's Creators meetup. Which, by the way, the picture for Jack's Podcasters United that's always used, taken by this guy, the original co-founder. I'm fucking with you, Botter. No, I'm excited too. How y'all did really well on the on First Coast Connect the other day. So props to that. Sure. you know, Blythe's in the picture, Botter's in the picture. So who took that photo from that strategic angle? This guy. The shunned co-founder of Jack's Podcasters United, who, dare I say, might be responsible for all of the success they've had since that first time. I think it's all attributed to me. It has nothing to do with all the work they've put into it, the cool new merch that they have, the relentless pursuit of helping all the podcasters in Jacksonville, going back and forth from here to Orlando to God knows what other cities to show that Jacksonville has a podcasting scene. No! The success is mine. It's all mine. Let's see. Thank you. Stealing credit for indie. I steal credit from everybody. Indie, professional, corporate, all the credits. No, for real though. If you're into podcasting at all, you should be checking out Jack's Podcasters United. Like Blythe and Botter have been, I would say, Jacksonville's pioneers when it comes to podcasting. I don't know anybody else who's been as prolific and dedicated as y'all two, like when it comes to podcasting. Not even close. I was actually just talking to Danny Earls today about possibly coming through and doing some stuff in Jacksonville. He's been blowing up on the art side. Arson Fist, how you doing, brother? I'm wondering how many more. So last time we technically had 4 food stations out here. We know Chop at Charlie's couldn't make it. I'm wondering if we should rotate the food. Like, I think if we have 2 that are steady and then 2 rotate for each day, so like 4 in total, I think that would work. So you pay me to stay silent? You pay me the same I pay my people. 0. Actually, I'll make an announcement about this soon. I'm close. I think I'm around $500, $600 away from paying off their credit card bill from last year's holiday nerd market. I'm almost there. I'm almost there. Glad to hear that, Arson. Glad to hear. Hopefully we'll have you at the nerd market this year, Arson. Sammy, the map. Yeah, this is the map from last year. And what we're debating right now. Hey, look, that's where Sammy was last year. Spot 36. We're debating having the game room be both day 1 and day 2. People every day, the boba tea station was great. Yeah, I think we'll definitely... Daily Dose, they've expressed that they would like to be a part of it again this year. So hopefully we can figure something out. Malika has been great working with us. So I want to keep that going. I feel like boba tea fits... Maybe we need 5 food stations then. Because boba tea technically is like a drink. What do y'all think? Should there be boba tea plus 4 other food options? What's up, Batsy? Y'all need to check out Batsy Plays. One day I'll spell it right. On Twitch. What is your handle on Twitch, Batsy? It's something different, right? Sammy, so much fun. Plan doing it this year. Oh, we would love to have you back, Sammy. Your stuff is awesome. Floridian64, Nerd Market was awesome. Such a great spot to pick up gifts for friends. Oh, thank you, Floridian64. I really appreciate that. That means a lot. Especially... I think the vendors and the Volun Stars love hearing that because the Volun Stars really put in so much work to make this happen. Especially last year was our first time doing a 2-day event, period, and they really worked their asses off to make it happen. Sammy, I'm always down for food options. Right? I just need to make sure that the food options don't outweigh the people in attendance. I should probably ask the actual food vendors last year, like how they felt like they did. I want to say Tepe's ran out at one point. I know Mama Chan. Yeah, we need more food options now I think about it, because boba tea was a drink. Really, the cookies acted as a food station, and then it was Tepe. So really, there was one kind of meal, and then oh my God, the tiki bowls. The tiki bowls was kind of off-site. They would deliver, but they were like across the street. All right, we need more on-site food options. What's up, V-Realist? It's Batsy on Twitch for y'all. So go follow It's Batsy on Twitch. Batsy's been a great addition to the team. Has done a lot to help us become better and give us like a new perspective on things. So thank you, Batsy, for being a part of this. Batsy, I'm so excited to work on the holiday nerd market this year. When are you starting vendor apps? Probably gonna start accepting vendor apps mid to late August. I'm debating. So okay, y'all answer this question for me. Should we open up vendor apps first or fundraising first? Or should it be at the same time? Like, I don't want to overwhelm people with stuff to do. Like, people's attention spans are only so finite. So I don't want to overextend it. But I think a lot of people forget that this is we have to fundraise for this event. It's not just I think people go, and because they don't pay, they just like, oh, cool, this was a nice free event. I'm glad I got to go. And then they forget, oh, a bunch of you had to work their asses off to make it a free event. So I don't know. And then I feel, and I could be wrong, I feel like a lot of the vendors forget that, oh, there needs to be fundraising for it to be free for them. So we got to figure that out. Chancho King? I've never had Chancho King. They helped us save a kitten from my car engine once. So I would like to try them out. People every day says the bowl place is yummy vegan stuff for SETI. Oh, vegan stuff would be great for Batsy too. Inclusive. So maybe I'll talk to Tika Bowls and see if they'd like to be involved again. We just need better signage for them if they want to be a part of it. Thomas says same time. Hey, what's up, Drawn by Yang? How you doing? People every day says, so you can announce the artists attending for fundraising. Do apps first, so you announce the artists attending for fundraising. Huh, okay, that's not a bad idea. If I do it with that intention, though, I got to push the fundraising way back because it's going to take at least a month or so to finalize the vendor apps. So if it's with the intention of announcing the artists, it won't work. I won't be able to fundraise until September, October, and then we're back in the crunch time, like literally scrambling to get money. Sammy says apps first. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. See? I like how all the vendors say apps first. It's either got to be at the same time or fundraising first, I'm thinking. Batsy says, do the vendors pay a table fee? Because I would start there. So the vendors do pay a table fee, but then if we hit the fundraising goal, that's when we say, hey, you have the option to either get a full refund, or if you want to donate the vendor fee towards the event so we can keep doing it, you have that option. But I'll be straight up with you. Last time, I didn't see as much from the vendors in terms of promoting that, hey, there's fundraising going on. And so that's where I need to figure out, how do I communicate that better to the vendors and let them know, like, hey, you're a part of this bigger thing, so please remember to push for that. That's a shortcoming on my side. How do I connect and let them know, like, hey, this is important as well, and empower them to be able to do it. What's up, my boy, Mr. Magic Mambe? Shake and bake. Everyone say hey to Ernest, the Magic Man. Arson Fist agrees with people every day. But I think that was before I went to my whole spiel. People every day, go wild. Fuck it. OnlyFans. Guess what, y'all? Holiday Nerd Market this year, finally premiering OnlyGams. That's right. Every week with your donation, I will showcase and send you a personal image and video of my gams. Take that for what you want. I don't know what the hell gams are. What's up, B. Ramsey? Hey, what's up, Samantha Deer? How you doing? Samantha Deer Tattoo sets up with us at the Jack's Nerd Market. You can find them on Instagram, and also you can find Jack's Nerd Market as that Jack's Nerd Market on Instagram. Ernest doesn't want a refund on our friendship. You know why? Because Ernest, you and me, bro, should have a baby, right? What's up, Modern Barwinch? We need to figure out how to team up with you at some point. Maybe we can get Modern Barwinch to have, like, actually, Batsy, you and Modern Barwinch need to talk. And at some point, when we're doing some of our other Gamcast stuff, I think Modern Barwinch would be a great guest. If not a part of, like, a content creator station. Maybe they should be one of the people at the creator station, the streaming station during the Holiday Nerd Market. Brittany says, make it a requirement to do 10 posts a week. I wish. No, 20 posts a week. I love it. Everyone's saying hey to Ernest the Magic Man. What's up, Sumcac? How you doing up north? I thought about making it a requirement within the vendor application, or at least a stipulation like, hey, you're required to do at least, I don't know, 1 post a month during the duration of this campaign. And then please do more as it gets closer to the end. But at the same time, I need to be cognizant of where, with the whole point is to help vendors. Help small. Tobago, please stop cutting through my deposit. You know, if I don't want to push too much weight on the vendors, because even leading up to the nerd market, the holiday nerd market, I know vendors are doing so many other events, and it's almost detrimental to them at that point to say, hey, I'm going to be here but also donate money and catch me here at this other thing in 3 months. Because then it almost takes away the imperativeness of if they're trying to get you to buy something from them now. Like if they're doing other stuff in Jacksonville, I see where there's a conflict. If they're doing something in Orlando or Gainesville, Daytona, Miami, wherever, I don't think that's so much an issue because then it's more so to the people who are outside of the city. But I think for the people who are in Jacksonville, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking it through too much. Ernest says only gams. People says I'm ready to see these gams. What are the gams? Is that just like, would I just give you pictures of previous GAM shows and GAM events? Is it back of my legs? Is it my butt? Like, what are GAMs? What's up, Tia? People every day says, I love modern bar wench content. Everything looks so, oh, yay, people know each other. I love it. See, like, this is what I like. Like, Jacksonville has so much talent. And it's very often that we don't realize it. And I had a meeting with someone yesterday, and we were talking about thing on the Jax Creator side. And I know I've echoed this before with Gam Show, is that when people get good in Jacksonville, and I'll say it even holds true to most cities, you get good, you get better, you get better, you get better. And at some point you feel like you've outgrown your city and the ecosystem that you're in. And so you leave and go somewhere else. And you should, if you've outgrown the city, if you've outgrown where you are and you want to continue to grow, sometimes you have to leave. But if we as a community and as a city can provide support and show that you can continue to grow here, I think that helps to retain people. I think also just having a support system. A lot of people feel like they don't have a support system here. And if we can help each other, I think that combats that a lot. So, I don't know. I love seeing when y'all are like, oh yeah, I follow Modern Bar Wench, or like if Batsy's like, oh yeah, I follow them, or people are like, oh yeah, I follow Batsy, and people like, I know people every day from their art. Like I love that because I think it combats the problem. It helps make a solution here. Batsy says 1 a week is so doable, to be honest. Yeah, okay. Let's see. People every day. You could do. You're only eligible for a refund if you're active on social. Ooh, I like that. That's kind of heartless, but I like it. Samantha says that's a fair understanding because their followers will hear about the event too. Excellent. Especially if we provide a graphic, they just need to post on stories or something. Hey, what's up, infamous Jamuki? Jamuki, you gonna be at the Olympics? Ernest is only Tobago. People every day, I would buy Tobago content. Everybody wants to see Tobago stuff. Tobago! Tobago! Oh! Let's see if he comes back here, if he's busy. You coming here, Tobago? Come here. Good boy. Come here. People want to see Tobago. Come here. Oh, it's Tobago time! What are you doing, huh? Are you typing on the keyboard? Tobago says hi. I'll put you back down. Aren't gams legs? I think gams are legs, yeah. I was going to say make me think of legs like hamstrings. Duval! Yeah, we want to support Duval. You know, I want to support everybody everywhere, but I have to be realistic in terms of what we can actually do. And I think solving the problems here that are in our own neighborhoods, that are in our own communities, those are more realistic. It's like our own family. You know, you saw family business first. Because it's family. It's gamily. What's up, Andrew? Batsy, yeah, Tobago's my dog. It's named after my dad. My dad's from Trinidad and Tobago, the West Indies. So instead of naming my dog Paul, I named him Tobago. People every day. Do you want to support people every day? Huh? You can support people every day through probably, I don't know, Ko-fi, Cash App, all that stuff. I don't know. But okay, so let's get back on topic. So we're thinking maybe, so in terms of the vendor application, let's say, I hate saying like at least a story a week. I know it's not a lot, but everybody likes to complain about stuff. If we give them the graphic, I guess we could say, hey, at least post the supplied graphic once a week. That's not too bad, right? And then if you do more, great. A story a week is easy? Okay. Maybe I'm just being a bitch and I'm worrying too much. People every day, they can leave if it's too much. Sammy, I think a story week's super doable. Okay. Batsy Place, not even asking them to post to their feed, just their stories. Okay, so we'll say a story a week and then like a post a month. Is that? I think that's okay. Adventure of Tia says, I think something once a week is doable. They're already posting for other stuff, right? Yeah, they are. I definitely plan on doing the content creation day again for the... Hey, what's up, Jack's Foodie Couple? How you doing? Last year we did a content creation day with the vendors. We definitely would like to do that again this year. I think that helped a lot of people out. I think a lot of people who are typically intimidated on creating their own content, having someone else to kind of usher you through it. I feel like that was a successful thing. I'm sure we can do one on site and probably one, maybe we'll do one virtual. I don't know. People are weird about post stories or freebies. Yeah, stories are. I feel that way too. And you're right, I am a bitch. All right, let's get back to focusing on this room thing. So, tell me in the chat, who is okay with this room being available both days for gaming and events? Last year it was only on day 2. This year I think I'm going to make it both days. What do you think? Should the room be one day or two? Game room 1 day or 2 days? Batsy, I'd be down to offer help to anyone that's weird or uncomfortable. Oh, thank you, Batsy. I'll definitely take you up on that. Okay, we got 1 vote for both days. 2 votes for both days. People says my vote available both days. That's 2 votes from people every day who should send your money to for 2 days. Sammy says both days. Batsy says both days. Yo, what's up, Linkmaster6? How you doing? All right, so far it seems like it's pretty unanimous. Let's see if it continues the trend. Should the game room be 1 day or 2 days for the Holiday Nerd Market this year? That's what we're voting on. Adventures to Tia says all the days, just to mess up the momentum. But that's another vote for 2 days. Unless we go 3 days this year. No, I'm kidding. We're not. The Holiday Nerd Market is not going 3 days. Don't nobody start spreading that rumor, because there's no way in hell that's happening. Jack's Foodie Couple says both days. Jack's Foodie Couple, you can also find them at Pixelated Brewers. I don't even drink coffee, and I bought coffee from them. It was like the cinnamon one. It was pretty damn good. How do I know it's good? Because Sasha said it was good. Batsy says a secret 3rd day. What? You know, okay, so I'm going to let a few more votes go in, and then I'm going to talk about this secret 3rd date. We're not having it, don't worry. But I want to talk about something. Adventures of Tia, 3 days? I'm out. We doing 3 days? What, Tia? Tia says, I will not help my city. I will not help my community. I don't give a damn about all these other nerds. I'm Tia. And I only care about one thing. The adventures of Tia. I'm kidding. Tia's great. Tia's been a supporter and part of GAM since pretty much the beginning. Since the first GAM show. Rest in peace, GAM show. So many of you will never know what it was. Tobago, please don't scratch at the wall. Tia says, I won't help you, Ryan. I don't blame you. I think I'm beyond help at this point. What's up, Jin? Jin Crafts, another one of our favorite vendors that we typically have. Not only at the Holiday Nerd Market, but also at the Jack's Nerd Market. Okay, so this is, look, I'm going to go ahead and write it down right here. Let's see. Event room, both days, bitches. Look, I gotta get sponsors still, so I can't leave bitches up there. That doesn't go over too well. Okay. So I'll still put this out as a poll for the community and let everybody else chip in, but I think we're pretty much decided here. We're doing it, right? This group right here says both days. Make it happen, Ryan. I don't want to hear your excuses. I don't want to hear about you crying about your life, how your back hurts, how you pinched a nerve, how you're getting the hiccups during this live cast. I just want 2 days. What's up, Just Gimpy? How you doing? Okay, so we're gonna try to go for. We're going for 2 days unless we get a surprising amount of pushback from the community at large. I think that'll be where we'll lose a few vendors, but I think it's worthwhile. Print Kingdom, what's up? How you doing? We doing this, mother fluffer. Surprise, mother fluffer. Oh, man. Okay, that's a good thing. I feel good. So we want to 2 days for the game room, and then try to have 4 or 5 food vendors per day. Some rotating, some not. Yeah, it's bad. It's like right back here. What's up, Laney Love? Haven't seen you in a while. But I've been I need to stop doing that. I've been going hot and cold compresses with this and with lower back's better now. What's up, Kurt? How you doing? So, okay, we're going to do that. So I think we'll talk about programming later on. Last year it worked really well. It was kind of a happy accident in terms of how the game room played out. We were supposed to actually initially have signups for everything, but then I think it was too confusing, especially with people leaving their kids. I think a lot of people brought their kids, then went shopping, came back. So then to have kids sign up with their parents to participate in events just didn't play out. So just going to like a normal GAM crowd play, that really worked. And we just ramped up the prizes that we were giving out. So I think we'll continue to do that. I'm doing all right, Batsy, is there tabletop games and regular games? What are regular games? Like talking about console? We had tabletop games last year with Darby's Dungeon. The year before that, we actually had a tabletop speakeasy. Whereas if you knew the secret code word, there was a secret room in the hotel where they were having tabletop games. Maybe that's something we'll do again this year. Maybe we'll bring back the tabletop speakeasy. Yeah, so this room had primarily console games. That was all for crowd play. Further down here, and I don't know if it'll show it on the stream because I might be covering it up. So the whole lobby area was occupied by Leaderboard Arcade. So I think we'll probably do that again this year. Leaderboard has always been a great partner. Batsy says, I think tabletop games like Exploding Kittens, Boot, Flux are easy to pick up and play a game. Yeah. So here's the only problem with doing more tabletop gaming. Those games tend to take a lot longer to play. And with the holiday nerd market, the market itself is time slot based. So the goal is not, one of our goals is not to have people stick around all day or for a prolonged amount of time. Come in, do some shopping, play some games, eat, drink, and then you kind of continue on with your holiday shopping weekend, all that fun stuff. So when you have a ticket that says, hey, it's free to attend, but your time block is like 11 to 12, getting in on some of the tabletop games takes a prolonged amount of time. Now, I don't know how long Exploding Kittens, Boop, and Flux are. If you can get me tabletop or card games that are quick, I'm all about. I think then it becomes more viable. Off topic, are we doing another color craft station? Undecided yet. That's to be discussed. To be discussed. If so, there would be a specific team to handle that. Like, we're definitely doing the book again. The Legend of Gam book. That'll come back. And kids will be able to draw and color there. Maybe we'll have some other illustration stuff in that area, but to be determined. I don't want to commit to that yet. What are your thoughts on it? Batsy, it could also work just as just a demo place to encourage sales for derbies. Very true. Very true. With most of our... So here's the thing. This year, and this is part of a much bigger conversation. Derbies... I'll say even like Nakama. A lot of our small business sponsors... They typically have to work their small business that day. Or that weekend. So I don't want to commit them to anything right now. I'd like to try to find other solutions where we can continue to push business to them. But maybe, like you're saying, maybe just like a sponsored derbies area. Maybe all board games should be sponsored by derbies. Presented by Darby's Dungeon. Something like that, because I love Darby. I love working with Darby's Dungeon. But yeah, it is a difficult time. Because Small Business Saturday is one of the biggest shopping days of the year for small businesses. And so it's difficult for us to... So far it's worked out to the benefit of the people involved. But I know, like Nakama, they support the hell out of us. And we love Nakama and support them too. I don't think they were able to set up last year. They sponsored. And actually they sponsored GameCraft. But then they were like, yo, we are slammed. I'm like, yo, it's all good. Don't worry about it. It's all good. Same like Gotham City Limits. They're always a sponsor. Gotham, Ben is a fantastic human being. Please go check out Gotham. Go check out Gotham City Limits or just do a story saying, yo, I love Gotham City Limits. Gam told me to say this. Because Ben is tremendous. Leaderboard works out great because they can set up the games to promote what they do without actively losing too much staff. Adventures of Tia says, I thought it was a good option, especially since it was away from the shopping and noise. People really enjoyed it. We would definitely need a separate team to handle it, and we can discuss further. Yeah, I think Ready Arts handled the coloring book stuff one year. Which shout out to Ready Arts. See how all the different small businesses come together for this? I love that. Yeah, definitely need a separate team. And again, what's difficult with the coloring stations is that, again, it's timetables. So it's like, do we have this open the entire day and then people are rotating through? Is it only here for a certain section of the day? Because then the staffing is the other problem at that point, which Tia is painfully aware of. Like, how do we staff those like special sections? And actually that comes back to, maybe, I know we were joking about third day. Don't worry, we're not doing a third day. But maybe we make a VIP option this year free for everybody, but if you want to pay for VIP and get some special treatment, maybe there's an additional hour towards the end of the day where they've got access to things like the craft stations, some additional prizing opportunities, or I don't know. I don't know. We got to figure that out. Let me look back at this. Let's see. Sorry, I'm trying to answer questions about the secret nerd market at the same time. Hold on. So we have another crochet vendor for Jack's Nerd Market. I'm just letting them know that, hey, we rotate. We rotate the vendors, so you don't have to worry about there being oversaturation. This month, you would be the only crochet vendor. Okay, Adventures of Tea. I thought, oh, okay, I read that. Raffle for a VIP. I think the part of the problem is we have we have a lot of other raffles going on with the toy drive, and trying to add this year. We're going to try to add on a food drive as well, and so I think then having like a VIP raffle, I don't know. We would then have the obstacle of making sure that that prize is damn sure worthwhile. Maybe VIP has a raffle to win like a Switch. Or some type of... We can make like a holiday nerd market. But it's got to be more than just the raffle. Like just paying VIP just to get a raffle prize. Like what else would you get access to? I feel like it needs to be an access thing. Pick a struggle, Ryan. I got too many struggles. I like the idea of swag bags for VIP. That's doable. You know, a lot of people wanted the Holiday Nerd Market shirts from last time. And that was like a staff-only thing. Maybe we could throw that in too. I got to publish new shirts anyhow. Maybe we can do a special Holiday Nerd Market shirt. Buy this shirt. Actually, you know what? Maybe we do the Holiday Nerd Market shirt for people who donate X amount. So then you don't have to do the exorbitant like VIP deal. You could just like, yo, I donated. I want to support this. And then we give you a way to showcase that you are a part of this. Tia says, stop multitasking. Hola, Rosa. Batsy, never half-ass two things. Whole-ass one thing. I'm a whole ass all the time with everything. We'll go over, that's another thing to poll the community on. What would you want out of a VIP option for Holiday Nerd Market? And then we need to ask, what would you like from a donation standpoint? Yeah, we've never actually given out anything in lieu of donations. We just let people do it out of the goodness of their heart in the past. Simply because it becomes a nightmare in terms of like we already lose a percentage from taxes, and then it's like every item that goes out from a donation standpoint, there's the whole shipping and logistics. Hopefully they can just come and pick it up. But then it's like the cost, like okay, if they donate 20, but then we're putting in an item that there's the cost is 8, and then the shipping of it and logistics and whatnot or packaging is another 2 or 3. It's like they really only donated $6 out of the 20. So we gotta figure that out. Batsy, is there something you can work out like a discount at a participating food vendor for VIPs or something like that? Maybe. That's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea. I know Daily Dose would be down for something like that. Some kind of boba tea. We'll call it the VIBs. The very important bobas. How you like that? We can also do fundraising via Twitch. I've raised my... Okay, yeah, so I want to do stuff with First Coast No More Homeless Pets. I would love to do stuff with Trevor Project. We got to figure this out. Because I know we can't stretch ourselves too thin on the donation front. But I would like to do stuff with First Coast No More Homeless Pets again. What kind of things can we do for First Coast No More Homeless Pets outside of just money? Like, do they take donations of, like, pet items? Is that something we can do? Or that they do? That's your next homework assignment, Batsy. What will First Coast No More Homeless accept from us from a donation standpoint? They'll take like pet food? Food drives? Because maybe we end up breaking this out into the toy drive and the food drive for Feeding Northeast Florida for Holiday Nerd Market. And then we do something else for First Coast No More Homeless Pets in December. That'd probably be easier for us to actually do a good job with it. Batch says we can get a volunteer group together and donate time at their adoption events. That's how I found my dog. Oh, I would love that. I think Lee would really be about that too. I think Lee actually did that recently. Yeah, Lee did a volunteer thing for First Coast No More Homeless Pets. I think that might be a better solution rather than throw in like another charity for this event. I just worry about us being kind of like we all were saying earlier about half-assing and whole-assing. I can half-ass 2 charities at once. I don't know if I can half-ass 3 or 4. I know we used to with Gam Show we did, but it was such a huge lift. And I don't I don't think we can go through it at this point. It's very difficult to inform the public of all the different things that are going on at once. And then us tracking it, well, I guess it wouldn't be that difficult to track. It's like either it's human food or it's dog food. I would hate for us to accidentally put dog food in a bin for Feeding Northeast Florida. It's like, oh, I thought this was a sack of potatoes. It was like, nah, it was, I don't even know. Like, you want to call it Nutri-Grain. I don't think that's right. Kibbles and bits. Yo, what's up, DJ Amplify Lotus? Always good to see you. Batsy says, I'd be down to talk to First Coast and manage the volunteer group for people. Oh my God, Batsy. All right, we're gonna have to make a new channel for that. You know what? That's what we need in our Discord. We need a channel for volunteering for do-gooding. Let's talk to Coco about that. Let's make a do-good channel. And then so these different causes that we're really behind, we can then start actively supporting them. There's a lot of protein in dog food. I've eaten dog food by accident before. It wasn't that bad. I thought it was beef jerky. What's up, Enchilada? DJ Amplify Lotus. Am I going to see you at the Jack's Creators meetup next week? I hope so. All right. Well, I was going to get into actually the Nerd Market site and try to do some work there, but I think we got pulled into a lot of great conversations tonight. Batsy, well, eventually we're going to do this as a co-stream. Where I'll show up on your stream, you show up on my stream. We bring in Coco and Andrew and the whole crew. Batsy, it's past your bedtime. Go! Go to sleep, Batsy. Get that gym in on the morning. And thank you so much for all your help. Ernest says, oh, what was the volunteer thing again? So Ernest, I think we're going to do a volunteer session at First Coast No More Homeless Pets. If you'd like to be involved, you know I'd love to have you there. Sometimes they have you just like cleaning out the cages and whatnot. Actually, I don't know what else they do for those. I don't know. Batsy's going to find out. But I know Lee went and did it recently. And we used to do a lot more with First Coast No More Homeless Pets back in the day. You know I love furry friends. DJ Amplify Lotus. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Might have some big news. Oh, you're bringing out some big news for me? Hell yeah. That's what I like to hear. I want to hear DJ Amplify Lotus has great big news about how they're going to be fundraising for the holiday nerd market, right? That's what you wanted to say? Huh? Oh, Ernest, you might have also picked up on, we will be collecting food this year for feeding Northeast Florida. That's one of my goals. I have a plan with one of the special new editions for the event itself, for the Nerd Village. I'm not going to go into what that is right now, but I think the Nerd Village will have a component where people will be able to donate and collect food for feeding Northeast Florida. Could always use more volunteers too. I'm open to doing like a volunteer day. Somebody else has to organize it. I'm just at capacity. Maybe Ernest, you want to be the one to take charge of that? We'll put you in the Discord and you can round up the team. Because especially during that time of year, I mean, throughout the entire year, feeding people is important. Nobody should ever go hungry. But during that time of year in particular, when there's such a big focus on family and giving, I think it's almost amplified when you don't have. I think it's amplified being hungry when so many of us are feasting and gathering around the table, sharing food with one another, and then you're reminded, I don't have that. So I would like for us to do extra this year in terms of that. DJ Amplify Lotus, let me see what I can do. Might be possible for real. We actually will be having, so with fundraising this year, people will be able to create their own fundraising teams. We started doing it last year, but we did a poor job of getting the word out. This year we'll do a better job. So if any of you guys are interested, I would love to have your help. Ernest, you can do that? Sweet. Thank you, buddy. Let me get out of here. I need to go. I got to go see Sasha. But thank y'all for hanging out with me. We're doing this on YouTube now as well. So, hey, hello on Instagram. If you are on YouTube, hello over there. Probably doing it less and less on Face Bouquet. Just because I feel like, I don't know. I just don't feel like doing it on Facebook as much. Like, I don't know. I just don't like doing it there as much anymore. This is funner. I love doing it here. Bye, Samantha. Go check out Samantha Deer Tattoo. Check out their Instagram and see them at various markets and conventions all over the place. DJ Amplified Lotus, thank you for your constant support. Ernest, you're the magic man. Shake and bake. Check out People Every Day. Check out Batsy Plays. Everybody else who has a stream that was on here. Adventures of Tia. Follow her on all her foodie and traveling blog adventures. I don't know. There's a bunch of other. Jack's Foodie Couple. Check them out at Pixelated Brewers. And yeah, be original, do good. I'll do this more often. Talk to y'all soon. Peace. Do 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 do. I don't know how to stop recording. How do I stop the stream? I don't know. I don't know. I hope you make it to the creator night next week, Samantha. That's the worst singing. There is the stop button. Yes.